Strangers Pray at Night. Simply put, what you think?
I didn't like this movie.
Same here. Fuck that movie.
Whoa. Okay, that's stronger feelings than me, so you go first.
I didn't hate it.
I don't think you hate any movie.
No, I hate Contraband.
Okay, but we haven't seen. We're not reviewing Contraband.
But I'm giving you my honest opinion. I was like, it's not something I would see twice, but it's not like I was like, bro, this is some shit. There was things I didn't like about it.
Okay.
But it was just like, okay, it wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen.
What did you like about this movie?
Honestly, the one thing I had to say that I did like about how reliable that dude's truck was. That bitch went through literally hellfire, and it came out the other side still kicking.
Okay. And what else?
You can tell because that Jeep got smashed to shit. And
what Jeep?
That thing wouldn't even start.
Who had a Jeep?
The sheriff's car.
Oh, it was a Jeep?
Yeah.
It's the same Jeep you have.
That's not important. It's neither here nor there.
I'm just saying.
I will say
get yourself that Ford.
I guess. I enjoyed the music that they used to put behind all the murders and all the suspicion. That late 90s rock music, I was fucking with. I don't know about y'all.
It didn't make any sense why he didn't shoot that bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, describe the scene better than that.
Anyways,
after his sister just finished fighting off Dollface.
She didn't fight him off. She got stabbed in the thigh.
After his sister,
then he ran up and he pulled that gun on that bitch and said back off. Dropped the weapon. But she did. He could have shot the bitch right there, put it into that.
Look, let's be real. The sister was ready. She said, "Give me the gun, and I will shoot her."
Yeah, but that's because she wasn't aware that. Well, the son wasn't aware of what happened previously, and so he still was on the "I don't want to be a murderer" type thing.
He was aware. He saw his mom
get killed.
He didn't know. Spoilers first. He didn't know who the murderer was. There were 3 of them. At no point in time did they ever say who murdered who.
Don't matter.
It don't matter. People are killing your family. You don't
your
care. There's no questions asked. There's who really killed moms. It's just shoot.
Hold on, Seth. Some bitch in your house, and you just walk in and she just stabbed your sister in the thigh with a big ass kitchen knife. What you gonna think? You gonna shoot this bitch?
Obviously, if we're in a real life situation, yeah, she's gonna die.
Shoot that bitch.
But for the sake of the movie, you got to think about the characters. This is like a 16, 17-year-old boy. He's probably never killed anything bigger than a bug. Anything bigger than a bee.
I wouldn't have shot that bitch.
You got to think about the kind of environment he's lived in all his life. Probably lived a nice, sheltered life. I mean, you saw the neighborhood they were leaving. Don't know why they want to stay in a trailer park, first off, while you're going somewhere. That's weird. Even if it is free.
I assumed it was just like they were going to drop their daughter off at boarding school. Okay. They just needed a place to bunker down for the night. And it was like, hey, aunt and uncle are on the trailer park. We can stay here, and then we'll just leave in the morning.
I'm still staying in a hotel. That's a no. That's a no for me, dog. Not staying with y'all.
For him.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, but still thinking about the character itself, he didn't want to be a murderer. He was afraid. Fight or flight.
Right, his fight kicked in when that other girl ran up on him.
Yeah, finally.
He knocked the fuck out of her.
All I'm saying is his dad gave him a responsibility when he handed him that damn gun.
And he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke his
I'm
role.
not disagreeing.
And another thing about it, and I know it's just because it was for like storytelling purposes. Mm-hmm. I don't like that how no matter all the trailers she could have went into, she just happened to go on the one that had the bitch in it.
What you mean?
When she got stabbed right before brother came up with the gun, she randomly ran into that trailer, and it was just and it just so happened that.
She found her with the toy?
Old girl was already in there with the toy ready to go. And it's just like, bro, there were so many trailers you could have ran into, and you just happened to run into one with the person in it.
I mean, but during the entire movie, they were being watched throughout the entire... I mean, I will say that it was strange at first, but now that I'm thinking about it, throughout the entire movie, they were being watched. So it was like, I see where she's running. There are only probably 1 or 2 trailers on this side. Me and my other homegirl are probably hiding in both trailers, but they didn't show that because then the other chick was like, okay, well, you got her. I'm going to go wait by the pool or go to the front office because we know that that's the only line that's still open. Which, by the way, what the fuck? You cut every line in the trailers except for the main office? I would have cut all lines, period.
All lines, period.
So that was weird. But then they both ended up being at the pool house. And that's where...
girl got dropped.
Yeah.
She got dropped hard.
What a golf club. Just a big fucking
driver. She shouldn't have woke back up the way she did. Like, she just... No. She should have been out.
Yeah. Like he should have hit her hard.
He hit the fuck out of her. And then when he killed her, it was like the most
tame stabbing
that was
ever.
Gentle as fuck. He was
like, if I took this microphone and just
that was it. That was the stabbing, and she died.
It was ridiculous.
And I honestly, I still thought that when he got in a fight with Man in the Mask in the pool, when he was walking up behind him, he had more than enough time to grab him by his hair, pull that neck back,
and slit his throat.
I
want to know how tall that dude was, because when he came out the water, he was just walking. The boy was struggling. He was about to drown. He was trying to trip.
That wasn't the point.
Dude was just walking.
He was walking.
He wanted to stab him so he could die slowly.
Yeah, that's why he stabbed him in his back.
Yeah,
I would have.
And only stabbed him once, because he could have stabbed him multiple times and killed him, and he didn't.
Die slowly.
And then on top of that, he failed.
Yeah,
like a failure.
Like, he should there was
a
lot of things you could say.
My thing is right.
Mm-hmm.
She got away from during the first time after the girl just killed her mother. Right.
Yeah.
She was running. She got a good head start, but she get out in the field and start screaming for help.
Yeah, that's another thing. She was being way too loud for me. It was just like...
they were broadcasting their signal throughout the entire movie.
You were getting chased by murderers, and you are screaming. You do not want them to know where you are. I don't care if you are trying to look for other people. Nobody is to be trusted anymore.
Me, honestly, the moment I would have saw them dead, I'd be like, let's get the fuck in this van. Like, why are we still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all met up.
It would have been time to go.
They all had the chance to leave. They fucked that up on their
own. Look, at some point, it should have just been every man for themselves. So get the fuck out.
That's awful. That's what. At some point, the family plan for you.
It should have been like, bro, we separated. How are we gonna find each other without broadcasting our signal to the bad guys? Everybody needs to leave. Meet up later.
You can't. Have y'all seen the first movie?
I have not.
What movie?
Okay, well, this one was a sequel to the 2008 version, just called The Strangers. And I believe that one was just a couple being terrorized in their home. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. And apparently, I know it said it was based on true events at the beginning of the film. The only true events it's based off of are something called the Ketty Cabin murders and the Helter Skelter, the Charles Manson family murders and all that nonsense that happened back when they killed Sharon Tate.
So this is based off true events?
Not really.
Not really.
All right, but okay. So what was up with that ending? Like, they just sitting in there and didn't hear the toy noise again because in the hospital and did knock on the door. Was there going to be another sequel?
I'm telling you, there was a fourth person. Like, I know y'all say there's three, and I know there every piece of evidence says three, but in my gut I was like, bro, there's a fourth. There has to be a fourth.
No, because
somebody was still following the girl in the truck when dude got out and killed the dad. I firmly believe that.
Why couldn't it be the female in the truck too? Just saying.
What female?
The one that came in later.
Pinup girl.
The one that was stabbed in the pool?
Yeah.
That's Pinup girl.
It could have been. But no, I mean, it was basically like how every scary movie trope always is like, oh, at the end, oh, the bad guy isn't dead, or oh, there's going to be another one if we make enough money. That's basically all that was. There was not a fourth whatsoever. It was three people.
No, bro, but they all died. Girl got shot, got double tapped with the shotgun. The other girl got stabbed. I don't know how she's surviving. Dude got his neck broke with a baseball bat and burned and stabbed with glass. They all... by this pure logic, should be dead.
They are. It's
so
a trope.
There has to be a fourth.
It's a trope that they use in scary movies to let you know, oh, it may not be over. Either that, or she's completely traumatized by anybody knocking on the door at this point, because that's all there is.
But she
even
heard
with
the music
toy,
first. She heard the toy, and then
there could easily have been a child in the next room, and
with a goddamn jack-in-the-box. What type of sick fuck child plays with a jack-in-the-box?
Maybe that's what their parents wanted to bring them. Why was there one at the trailer park? It's 2018 in the movie, so that question don't make sense either way.
Yeah, and they driving an 06 Caravan.
It's a trope. Don't read too deep into that because there's nothing there.
This movie wasn't scary.
Not at all.
Yeah, honestly.
No, you know what?
I see Slender Man.
Bro, there was some loud noises that scared me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If it were to happen to me in real life, I'd be terrified. But watching it on screen, it's like, okay.
I'm saying, I think Slender Man's gonna be scary.
Okay, well, you have shit taste in horror movies. I can tell you that now.
I think Slender Man.
Have you played any of the games or read the lore behind Slender Man?
Like this is gonna be a good one. Yeah.
That's it. No logic behind that. No reason. It's gonna be a shit ass movie, just like this was a shit ass movie.
Well, wasn't he making people kill themselves?
No, he murders you.
Yeah, you look at Slender Man and you die.
That was basically the reason it was created.
That's like his whole lore is when it's Slender Man. Don't look at him because the moment you look at him, he will kill you. That's basically what he is. You don't look at him, he doesn't do anything to you. He will haunt you until you look at him, but he won't kill you until you look at him.
The same thing with the video games. They go the same way.
So you blind yourself?
I don't know if you blind yourself, you'd be okay. All I know is those two girls murdered their friend in real life to make a sacrifice to Slender Man. They're in prison now, but that was a real fucked up story.
I never heard that story.
Yeah. You should look that shit up when the sun is up because it's terrifying and it's really sad to watch. There's a whole HBO documentary about it. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie 2 scary masks out of 5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 scary masks.
1.
Oh.
And the one is only there because of that truck.
Yeah. Another quick thing didn't like about the movie, the way the bitch was smoking a cigarette. she did not know what she was doing.
Like really
she didn't inhale. She just it was, and then she was holding it like straight up like this. It was just like 2 straight fingers, like some jackass in high school who like, oh, I smoke cigarettes, I'm cool.
Okay, in the movie's defense, they touched on that. He told her that she needs to inhale, and I mean they didn't talk about the way she was holding it, but she was an angsty teenager.
He did say you were supposed to inhale those. She was just doing it, I think, because at some point her friends or some shit was doing it. She thought, okay, let's fit in with them and be cool. And then at that point, she was just doing it to be that rebellious teenager, and it was just like, bitch, you're not even smoking it right. Calm your shit.
I mean, smoking's a terrible habit anyway, so I'd rather she didn't inhale. But that's just me.
Well, folks, strangers pray at night. Simply put, do not recommend. Like, subscribe, hit us up, write a comment, do your thing. Bye-bye.